Hi, today I'm here to talk to you about if it is possible that one person can change your whole life. In the book, The Fault in Our Stars, the characters show that one person can change someone for who they are and change their whole life. Personally, I feel like I have had people come into my life and change me. People can either change in a positive way or a negative way. Everyone gets affected by someone in their own way, but you have to decide how they affect you. In the book, The Fault in Our Stars, the main character is Hazel Grace. She was diagnosed with thyroid cancer at the age of 17. Of course, her whole life changed. She wasn't the same person anymore. In the beginning of the book, we learn that Hazel is very distant from the world. She doesn't really interact with people. She just likes to sit there in her room all day and read or watch TV. Hazel's mother would have to force Hazel to go to her support group. In chapter 1, page 7, Hazel's mom says one of the symptoms of depression is in disinterest in activities. Also, Hazel's mom said, Hazel, you're a teenager, you're not a little kid anymore. You need to make friends, get out of the house, and live your life. By Hazel's mom forcing her to go to a support group, she meets a boy named Augustus. He had cancer too. Hazel ends up walking into the support group that day, not knowing it would be the day when she would fall in love with him, the day that one person would change her life forever. After that day, Hazel and Augustus kept texting and talking. They find a strong feeling and interest in each other. After a while, Hazel knew she was falling for Augustus. She personally felt like she was going to die before him. Hazel would try to distance herself from hurting him, when in the end it wasn't him who was hurting. When Hazel met Gus, you can see the difference in her. She was happy and felt great. Of course, she still had cancer and walked around with an air tank, but yes, she was with Gus. They were just two people, not two people with cancer. Gus never wanted for her to act like a person who was dying from cancer, but yet as a person who is living their life every day and who can understand that they have to live with this. What? Hazel's mother says this is just a thing, Hazel. It's just a thing that we can live with on page 107. Gus is the type of guy who doesn't want to act like he has cancer, but yet act like any other person in this world. He believes and sees that just because you have cancer doesn't mean that you need to act with pity, but yet pride, that you're living with something different than other people, and that you're still fighting something so strong and it's not taking you down with it. Hazel and her parents have also come into a point in their lives where cancer is just another thing to live with every day. One part in the book, Hazel and Gus are in Amsterdam together. They are sitting at a restaurant and Gus gets them champagne. They were sitting, having conversations like everything was normal. Gus wasn't missing a leg and Hazel didn't have a tank to support her breathing. They are two normal people in love with each other on a cute date in Amsterdam. They put aside all thoughts on that and enjoyed the time they had together. During this time, Hazel changes tremendously. She becomes more open with people and life. She has always wanted to go to Amsterdam, but yet she actually doesn't and goes. The funny thing is, she goes with Gus. Gus is who changes her and makes her see the better in life than being depressed from cancer. In the end of the book, Gus does end up dying before Hazel. Hazel is so crushed by this. In the end, you can tell that she has changed a lot. She does go back to how she was before, but yet it's a better her before. Hazel, being a quiet, non-social person, to meeting Gus, seeing love and feeling it for the first time, to losing someone she loves the most, had to change her entire life. Besides Hazel changing Gus's life, Hazel changes his life too. Gus fell in love with her. Hazel didn't mind him not having one leg, the fact that she could lose him any second, but yet she kept loving each other through the toughest times of their lives together, fighting cancer.